Okay, let's go look at section 5.7, division of polynomials. Question number 1 says to divide the polynomials, express numbers using integers or simplified fractions. Check your answer by multiplication. All right, I want you to pay attention down here in the denominator. Oops, didn't mark. Down here in the denominator, there's a monomial, only one term. When you see that, you need to divide each of these terms by that monomial. I'm going to rewrite it and write it as 4x to the fourth over negative 4x plus 4x squared over negative 4x plus 24x over negative 4x. Now I'm going to see what I can cancel in each one of those terms. Okay, here we go. For this term, 4 over negative 4 leaves me with negative 1. And then x to the fourth over x, you're going to do 4 minus 1. Subtract the exponents. Okay, for the next term, so I have plus 4 over negative 4 is negative 1. And then x squared over x, you're going to subtract the exponents, 2 minus 1. One last term, plus 24 over negative 4 is negative 6. And then x over x, 1 minus 1 would be 0. So anything to the 0 power is 1. Or you can see it, those cancel. Okay, my answer will be negative x cubed minus x minus 6. Question 2, same thing, divide the polynomials. I'm going to write 2x minus 10x cubed plus 24x to the fourth divided by 2x. So I'm going to divide each term by 2x. This is only a monomial down at the bottom. So 2x over 2x minus 10x cubed over 2x plus 24x to the fourth over 2x. First term, 2x over 2x, that's just 1. Minus 10 over 2 is 5. X cubed over x, 3 minus 1 is x squared. So here's this term. And the last term, plus 24 over 2 is 12. X to the fourth over x leaves me with 4 minus 1 is x cubed. Question 3, negative 4t to the fourth minus 8t cubed plus 3t squared minus 8t, and I'm dividing it by t squared. So I'm going to divide everything by t squared. My answer, I get negative 4t to the 4 minus 2 is 2 minus 8t cubed over t squared. 3 minus 2 is just 1 plus 3 t squared over t squared, that cancels. And then minus 8t over t squared, there's going to be 1t left in the bottom. 2 minus 1 is 1, but there's more in the denominator, so it's going to be minus 8 over t. Number 4, divide the polynomials. Okay, even though there's a number and then 2 different variables, that's still just one term down there at the bottom. There's a monomial in the denominator. So I'm going to write negative 4s to the fourth over t squared, times t squared over negative 2s cubed t minus 2s cubed t over negative 2s cubed t plus t cubed over negative 2s cubed t. All right, for the first term, negative 4 divided by negative 2 is just 2. S to the 4 over s to the 3. 4 minus 3 is 1, but we don't have to write the 1. T squared over t, 2 minus 1 is 1, but we don't have to write the 1. So that blue term simplifies to 2st. Okay, notice that I have a minus negative. That turns into a positive. 2 over 2 cancels. S cubed over s cubed cancels. T over t cancels. So all that remains there is 1. Okay, plus, okay, I have a negative 2 in the denominator, so that becomes a minus. 2 is in the denominator. T cubed over t becomes t to the 3 minus 1, which is 2. And I also have an s cubed in the denominator. Question 5 says to divide the polynomials by using long division. Okay, I want to point out, this time what you're dividing by is a binomial. So you can't do the same thing we've been doing. Okay, it tells us to use long division. And before I go there, I'm going to do this so I can have a place to work. All right. Okay, x cubed plus 5x squared plus 9x minus 2 divided by x plus 2. Okay, I'm only going to look at the x. X times what gives me x cubed? And the answer is x squared. Okay, I'm going to take x squared and multiply it by x plus 2. So I need to distribute. That becomes x cubed plus 2x squared. Now I need to change the signs and subtract. So that becomes a minus, that becomes a minus. Those are gone. 5x squared minus 2x squared is 3x squared. Okay, I'm done with the red. I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time, oh, that's because I did this time I'm going to do x times what gives me 3x squared. Let's go do blue. X times 3x will give me 3x squared. So then I'm going to do 3x times x plus 2. I get 3x. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. I need to bring the rest of the polynomial down. 9x minus 2. Sorry. Okay, 3x squared. We're going to get to do this a bunch of times, I have a feeling. 3x squared plus 6x. We're going to subtract, so change the sign of everything in blue. Those are gone, which was our goal. 9x minus 6x leaves me with 3x. Bring down the rest, minus 2. One more time, let's do the green. X times what gives me 3x? I get just 3. So now I'm going to multiply 3 times x plus 2. I get 3x plus 6. Change the signs, because I'm going to subtract. 3x minus 3x is gone. Minus 2 minus 6 is negative 8. All right, now I need to go identify. The divisor is going to be x plus 2. The quotient is x squared plus 3x plus 3. And the remainder is going to be negative 8. Okay, the next part wants you to check your answer by multiplication. To check your answer, you're going to multiply the divisor times the quotient and then add the remainder. So down here it says to multiply the divisor by the quotient and then add the remainder. The result should equal what's called the dividend. So real quick, definitions. Here's the dividend. Here's the divisor. Your answer, your quotient is up here. And then after you get everything, the last thing that you have is the remainder. Hopefully that'll help. All right, question 6. Divide the polynomials. Here we go. X squared plus 8x plus 4 divided by x plus 2. Okay, x times what gives you x squared? X times x gives you x squared. Okay, x times x plus 2. You're going to do x times x plus 2. And actually, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and do negative x times x plus 2. So then you don't have to go back and change the signs. So here we go. I get negative x squared. And then I get minus 2x. X squared minus x squared. 8x minus 2x is 6x. And don't forget to drop down the rest of your polynomial, plus 4. All right, now let's go do the same thing. X times what gives me 6x? The answer is 6. So I want to multiply 6 times x plus 2. But because we're going to subtract them, I'm going to go put a negative 6 times x plus 2. Minus 6x minus 12. 6x minus 6x is gone. 4 minus 12 is negative 8. I stop there because x times what gives me negative 8? I can't do that. Okay, so my answer is x plus 6 with a remainder of negative 8. Let's see what they want. Okay, so your answer here is going to be x plus 6 minus 8 over x plus 2. That's your answer. You always write plus the remainder over the divisor. Question 7. Divide the polynomials using long division. Here we go. X cubed plus 20x squared plus 23x minus 4 divided by x minus 4. Okay, x times x squared would give me x cubed. So I'm going to multiply x squared times x minus 4. And on the last problem, I told you to go ahead and put the minus out here so that it would, so you can just write it down and then do the subtraction. Negative x squared times x is negative x cubed. Negative x squared times negative 4 is plus 4x squared. I'm left with 20x squared plus 4x squared is 24x squared plus 23x minus 4. Okay, x times what gives me 24x squared? 24x. So 24x times x gives me 24x squared. So I need to multiply 24x times x minus 4. But we're going to want to change the sign, so I'm going to put a negative out front. I get negative 24x squared plus 24 times 4 is 16, 8, 96x. 23x plus 96x, 6.9, gives me 119x. And bring down the minus 4. One more time. X times what gives me 119x? I get 119. So I need to multiply 119 times x minus 4. But I want to subtract them, so I'm going to put a negative out front. I get minus 119x, and then plus 119 times 4. I'm going to go over to my calculator here. 119 times 4 is going to be plus 476. 119x minus 119x is gone. Negative 4 plus 476 is 472. So my answer is x squared plus 24x plus 119 plus 472 over x minus 4. Number 8, divide using long division. Ooh, it's not written in the correct order. That first one, the dividend, we need to write it in decreasing powers of b. So I'm going to write 24b squared first, plus 7b minus 6. Divide that by 3b plus 2. Okay. 3b times what gives me negative 24, or sorry, 3b times what gives me 24b squared? 3 times 8 is 24. B times b is b squared. So I need to multiply 8b times 3b plus 2. But I'm going to want to subtract them, so I'm going to put a negative out front. I get negative 24b squared minus 16b. 7b minus 16b is negative 9b. Don't forget to bring down minus 6. All right. 3b times what gives me negative 9b? The answer is negative 3. Negative 3 times 3b plus 2. I'd get negative 9b. Okay, but I want to change the sign out front because I want to subtract. So this one changes to a plus. I get 9b plus 6. My remainder on this one is 0. So my answer is just 8b minus 3. Number 9, divide using long division. Okay, the dividend this time has 8b cubed and then plus 1. So watch the trick. 8b cubed. There's not any b squareds, but I'm going to put a placeholder 0b squared. There's no b's, but I'm going to put a placeholder 0b and then plus 1. Divided by 2b plus 1. 2b times 4b squared gives me 8b cubed. So I want to multiply 4b squared times 2b plus 1. But I want to change the sign out front. Okay, I get negative 8b cubed minus 4b squared. I'm left with 0b squared minus 4b squared is negative 4b squared plus 0b plus 1. Do the game again. 2b times what gives you negative 4b squared? And the answer is negative 2b. So I'm going to multiply negative 2b times 2b plus 1. But I want to subtract it, so I'm going to change the sign out here to a plus. I get 4b squared plus 2b. 0b plus 2b is 2b. Bring down the plus 1. 2b times 1 gives me 2b, so I'm going to multiply everything by 1, 2b plus 1. But I want to subtract, so I get negative 2b minus 1, and again my remainder is 0. So the quotient is 4b squared minus 2b plus 1.